Hey there, folks! We're diving into the world of sparrows and tits, common yet extraordinary birds. These tiny creatures captivate us with their resilience and charm. Get ready to see these birds in a whole new light as we explore their secrets and unique quirks. It's time to journey into the fascinating lives of sparrows and tits. Join us as we journey from New York City to Europe's serene woodlands. Discover the sparrow's urban survival and the tit's forest mastery. We'll explore their physical traits and feeding habits, witness their intelligence and unique relationship with humans. Buckle up for an unforgettable journey into their captivating world. Let's rewind millions of years to the origins of these birds. Sparrows and tits belong to the passerine order, the largest bird order. Sparrows evolved in grasslands, while tits arose in the eastern hemisphere. Both families diversified, adapting to changing environments. Their adaptability set the stage for their success. Picture concrete jungles replacing forests. Sparrows adapted, thriving on discarded scraps and nesting in urban nooks. Their feathers provide effective city camouflage. Sparrows are ultimate urban survivors, showcasing resilience and resourcefulness. Their stories about harmony between nature and the man-made world. Let's venture into the forest, the tits domain. Tits have mastered forest survival, their lives intertwined with nature. Their strong legs and sharp claws aid in acrobatic feats. Vibrant colors play a vital role in communication and courtship. Tits remind us of the enduring power of nature. Let's play Spot the Difference, Bird Edition. Sparrows have short, stout beaks for varied diets. Tits have longer, pointed beaks for insect hunting. Sparrows are rounder, built for short flights. Tits are agile gymnasts. Wing differences reflect their distinct lifestyles. Let's talk bird fashion. Sparrows' brown feathers provide urban camouflage. Tits' vibrant colors aid in communication and mate attraction. Sparrows blend in while tits stand out. Evolution tailors fashion to survival demands. Dive into the dazzling world of tit plumage. Blue tits' colors reflect UV light, aiding in communication. Sexual dimorphism helps in mate selection. Tit plumage is a kaleidoscope of survival signals. Appreciate the hidden language of their feathers. Let's talk food, city style. Sparrows adapt their diet to urban offerings. Their beaks handle various textures from bread to crackers. They've learned to thrive on available food sources. Sparrows are ultimate survivors in the concrete jungle. Sparrows are master foragers. Their sharp eyesight spots potential meals. They work together, sharing food sources. Sparrows exploit human routines for food. Their resourcefulness ensures urban survival. Tits are guardians of the forest. Their beaks extract insects from tight crevices. Tits are relentless hunters, maintaining forest health. They play a vital role in pest control. Tits ensure the balance of the forest ecosystem. City chatterboxes, deciphering the language of sparrow flocks. All right, let's talk about social life, bird style. Now, if you've ever seen a flock of sparrows, you know these guys aren't exactly known for their quiet contemplation. They're a chatty bunch, their constant chirping and chattering filling the air like a lively conversation at a bustling cafe. But here's the thing. It's not just random noise. Those chirps and chatters, they're actually a complex form of communication, a language all their own. Sparrows use their vocalizations to convey a whole range of information, from warning calls about potential predators to updates on food sources, to even just keeping in touch with their flock mates. It's like their own little Twitter feed, constantly buzzing with updates on the latest happenings in their world. And just like us humans, sparrows have different dialects depending on where they're from. So, a sparrow from New York City might not fully understand the chirps and chatters of a sparrow from London, even though they're the same species. It's a fascinating example of how even within a single species, Communication can vary depending on location and social groups, but sparrow communication isn't all about serious business. They also engage in playful chases, mock battles, and even synchronized movements, their bodies moving in unison like a well-rehearsed dance troupe. These social interactions help strengthen bonds within the flock, reinforce hierarchies, and hone their survival skills through play. Unveiling the remarkable intelligence of sparrows and tits. These little creatures possess remarkable cognitive abilities. Sparrows can recognize human faces and remember past interactions. They also demonstrate impressive problem-solving skills. Tits are famous for their tool-using abilities. These birds are a testament to the diversity and wonder of the natural world. Now we've talked about their intelligence and their social skills, but what truly sets sparrows and tits apart is their remarkable ability to adapt and thrive in a changing world. They're like the ultimate survivors, constantly learning, adjusting, and finding new ways to make it in a world that's not always kind to small creatures. Take sparrows, for example. They've gone from open grasslands to concrete jungles, adapting their diet, their nesting habits, even their social structures to survive alongside humans. They've learned to exploit new food sources, build nests in unexpected places, and navigate the hustle and bustle of city life with remarkable resilience. They're a testament to the power of natural selection, demonstrating how even small changes over generations can lead to remarkable adaptations. And then there are tits, those masters of the forest. While they haven't faced the same level of habitat change as sparrows, they've still had to adapt to human encroachment, climate change, and other challenges. They've learned to exploit new food sources, adjust their breeding cycles, and even modify their songs to be heard over the din of human activity. So, what's the secret to their success? It's a combination of factors: their intelligence, their adaptability, their ability to learn from their environment, and their willingness to embrace change. They're a reminder that survival in a changing world requires more than just brute strength or speed. It requires flexibility, resourcefulness, and a willingness to learn and adapt to new challenges. All right, let's talk about relationships, specifically the one between sparrows and us humans. 'Cause let's face it, these little birds are practically family at this point. We've been sharing our spaces, our cities, our lives for centuries. They're the ultimate city dwellers, as comfortable amongst skyscrapers and traffic jams as they were in their ancestral grasslands. Now, this relationship goes way back, centuries even, to the very beginnings of human settlements. As we built our towns and cities, sparrows were right there with us, adapting to this new world we created. They found shelter in our buildings, food in our streets, and they became a familiar sight, a constant presence in our daily lives. And you know what? Somewhere along the way, we kind of developed a soft spot for these little guys. Maybe it's their resilience, their ability to thrive in the concrete jungle, or maybe it's their constant chatter, their playful antics that bring a touch of nature into our often sterile urban environments. Whatever the reason, sparrows have earned a place in our hearts, in our stories, in our very definition of what it means to live in a city. They're a reminder that even in the most human-dominated environments, nature finds a way, and sometimes that way involves sharing a bagel crumb or two. Now, while sparrows have made themselves at home in our cities, tits have taken on a different role in our human-shaped world, that of the feathered friend in the garden. They're a welcome sight in backyards, parks, and gardens, their vibrant colors and cheerful songs adding a touch of wild beauty to our cultivated spaces. But their presence is more than just aesthetically pleasing. It's actually incredibly beneficial for us. Remember those insect-eating habits we talked about? Well, they come in handy in our gardens. Tits are like tiny feathered guardians, protecting our plants from the onslaught of pesky insects. They're voracious consumers of aphids, caterpillars, and other garden pests, helping to keep populations in check naturally without the need for harmful pesticides. It's a win-win situation. We get beautiful birds gracing our gardens, and our plants get a fighting chance against the insect hordes. And the best part, we can actually encourage these feathered friends to visit our gardens by providing them with food, water, and nesting sites. Bird feeders stocked with sunflower seeds, suet, or peanuts are like magnets for tits, while bird baths provide a welcome source of water for drinking and bathing. And if you really want to make them feel at home, consider putting up nest boxes designed specifically for tits. Understanding the delicate balance between these birds and human activities, our actions can significantly impact these birds, not always for the better. Habitat loss is a major issue. Expanding cities encroach on their natural habitats. Tits are vulnerable to deforestation and habitat fragmentation. Pollution from traffic and industry impacts bird health. We have the power to make a difference. By creating bird-friendly spaces and supporting conservation, we can help these birds thrive. The sparrow in human storytelling. Sparrows have captured our imaginations, woven into our stories, myths, and art, symbols of the enduring connection between humanity and nature. From ancient fables to modern poetry, sparrows carry symbolic meanings. Even Shakespeare referenced sparrows, symbols of smallness and resilience. They inspire artists and writers, representing hope and persistence. Symbols of resilience and resourcefulness. Tits in mythology and folklore. Now, tits, with their vibrant colors and acrobatic agility, have taken on a slightly different role in our collective consciousness. They often appear in mythology and folklore, not as symbols of fragility like the sparrow, but as embodiments of resourcefulness, adaptability, and even a touch of mischief. In some cultures, tits are seen as messengers of the gods, their cheerful songs carrying news and warnings between the heavens and the earth. In others, they're associated with good luck, prosperity, and the arrival of spring. Their ability to survive harsh winters, to find food in the leanest of times, has made them symbols of resilience and hope. And then there's that mischievous side. Tits are known for their curiosity, their intelligence, and their occasional knack for getting into trouble. They're the ones who figure out how to open milk bottles left on doorsteps, who raid bird feeders with acrobatic finesse, who seem to delight in outsmarting us humans with their clever antics. And these stories, passed down through generations, speak to something deeper, don't they? They reflect our admiration for these creatures, our recognition of their intelligence and adaptability. Tits, in their own way, remind us that nature is full of surprises, full of creatures who challenge our assumptions and remind us that even the smallest among us can possess remarkable strength, cunning, and a spirit that refuses to be contained. Protecting our feathered friends in a changing world, sparrows and tits, resilient yet vulnerable, need our help. Their habitats are shrinking, pollution's rising, populations are declining, green spaces vanishing. We can make a difference. Plant trees, create bird-friendly gardens. They're counting on us. Let's keep those wings flapping, those songs filling the air. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel Savage and Serene, so you never miss new exciting and educational videos about flora and fauna, as well as thrilling journeys around the world.